Boulder certainly had an Ann Arbor feel when we first visited, but objectively, how do the two towns compare? Let's look at the demographics of both communities. Each community sustains a population of around 100,000 people, and the county in which each town is located has a population of around 300,000. In addition to the year round inhabitants, both Ann Arbor and Boulder contain large public universities. The University of Colorado and the University of Michigan provide vital backbones to their communities' respective economies, while also providing a steady stream of new residents every year. Both communities are within a 45-minute drive of very large metropolitan areas in Denver and Detroit, providing millions of potential tourists. As we look down to specific demographics, keep in mind that my personal observations at Ashley's have led me to believe that craft beer consumers tend to be relatively young, well educated, and have ample disposable income. The median age in Boulder is 29 years of age, in Ann Arbor, 31 years. The national average for the United States as a whole is 35 years old, showing that both communities are relatively young. Earlier this year, Forbes magazine surveyed dozens of cities in the U.S. and tabulated data on the percentage of residents 25 and older who had a bachelor's degree, master's degree, or a professional degree. Forbes concluded that Boulder was the most educated community in the entire country, while Ann Arbor was not far behind at fourth on the list. Finally, residents of Boulder earn a median income of $67,000 a year, compared with Ann Arbor's $63,000. The national average is about $52,000, so we can see that locals in both communities have much more income than the U.S. average. Michigan, an up and coming beer state, contains 64 operating beer breweries. Considering that Colorado produces more beer than any other state, it's no surprise that there are 92 breweries in operation in the state. We certainly plan to capitalize on the abundance of Colorado beer that will be available to us. Given that Colorado's population is only about half that of Michigan, we can logically conclude that Coloradans really do enjoy drinking beer. Looking at these figures, we do see many similarities between the cities of Boulder and Ann Arbor. The most glaring difference, we feel, is that Ann Arbor is home to one outstanding beer bar in Ashley's, whereas Boulder offers no such experience. This is where we Gabriel brothers come in. We believe that Boulder can sustain an extraordinarily successful beer bar. We obviously see the benefits of opening this bar in Boulder, but where exactly in Boulder? What specific location will be most beneficial to our success? There is a beautiful 4-block long pedestrian only mall in the heart of downtown Boulder that might just be our perfect location. The Pearl Street Mall contains pedestrian friendly attractions, eclectic shops, live local music, and a wide variety of restaurants, making it a must-see experience for visitors as well as the heart of the community for locals. This is the Pearl Street Mall, a typical Saturday or Sunday midsummer. Here we have a street performer entertaining perhaps 100 people. Pedestrian foot traffic on the Pearl Street Mall has been estimated at 2.3 million tourists annually. Not only is it a place to see, it's a place to be seen. Rocky Mountain National Park, one of the most popular national parks in the country, about an hour northwest of Boulder, attracts only a few 100,000 more tourists each year than this ultra-popular 4-block long mall. Our beer bar will essentially have the best of both worlds, attracting tourists due to our great location while attracting local clientele due to our amazingly unique offering. Given the demographics of the community and the remarkable tourism attracted to Pearl Street, there appears to be no better place in Colorado for a world-class beer bar. Here is a map of downtown Boulder. We can see the 4-block area that is the Pearl Street Mall within the red box. The Pearl Street Mall is the epicenter of Boulder's bustling downtown. The University of Colorado is located about 1.5 miles south on Broadway, making it about a 10 to 15 minute walk for students living on campus or a short cab ride. Unlike Ann Arbor, where students generally stay on campus rather than making the trip to Main Street, our personal observations and discussions with local business owners in Boulder suggest that students regularly make the trek from the campus area to downtown. Ironically, the only other Conor O'Neill's Irish bar in existence, other than on Main Street in downtown Ann Arbor, is located 1 block off the Pearl Street Mall in Boulder, Colorado. Obviously, someone agrees with us that the Ann Arbor Boulder markets are remarkably similar.